Welcome, or welcome back to Wide Gaming. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully you are all good and are having a great day so far. We are back with some more Generation Zero today. Now, you may have noticed I've been off for the past 6 or 7 days because there was a problem with the computer. Basically, the power supply was not good enough. I'm a noob and didn't realise that I needed a better one for my enhanced CPU and GPU. So, yeah, my fault. Hold my hands up, I'm a noob. So, yeah, the CPU and GPU were too up there for the terrible 550 watt PSU that I've got. Now, we've upgraded that, everything is back to normal. And today we are going to talk about something that is very controversial in Generation Zero, and that is control points. With the latest announcement from the team, the Recon update will come with a South Coast semi-revamp along with a whole host of new control points. Now, control points have been a little bit controversial since they first appeared in the game. There are many reasons behind that, but we will go into that a little bit later. If you are a fan of Generation Zero, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video, I greatly appreciate it. Now, the new update is coming on the 23rd of August, provided there are no delays. As of late, there's been no new information about delays or anything like that, and what it features is a major rebalance of the apparel crafting systems, a whole host of mission revamps, mainly the intro mission revamps. One of the reasons we started doing our little playthrough of this story again, just to see what revamps there were. Turns out there wasn't really that many, and it introduces a few little things which are quite cool, but they're not really what I was expecting. I was hoping for a lot more, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the community feels that way as well. Because going through like loads of comments on Twitter, on Facebook, and all that kind of stuff, a lot of people are after a hell of a lot more sustenance to an update, which I completely agree with. I definitely think we need a new island, we need a whole host of new missions, and for the love of God, the rival system / region score system needs to change massively. Because at the moment, even with the new control points, you are still wandering around for a very long time before much happens. Especially if you're a newer player and you haven't got your region score all the way up there into the 20,000s. You do have to work a lot, you have to grind a lot for anything to really happen. And obviously if you don't have rivals, you don't have a Reaper, then there's more chances for those things to happen over the control points. So that's one downside to the control points and just the whole region score system in general. But that's for a different video. We are going to talk about solely the control points. Now, if you don't know what control points are pretty damn simple. They are points on the map, as you can see in the background, which are owned by Phoenix. And the more you level up your region score, the higher these bases go, all the way up from 1, 2, 3 and level 4. Obviously the higher the number, the higher the base defenses are. So you will have a lot more machines coming at you and the base will be bigger, structured in a different way. They are procedurally generated, so they're pretty much completely random the way that they're built, which is really cool. That is a brilliant side of them. But they have brought with them a hell of a lot of problems, mainly focusing around crashes and enemies disappearing. Hopefully, they have said that there is a fix for that coming and a fix for some of the main crashes in the Recon update, but that will be seen. But the main thing about control points that people aren't really liking is obviously the crashing, but it doesn't really add any gameplay. It adds the same thing that we've been doing for the past 3 years, just in a different style. Now, whilst this isn't saying that they're not fun, because they are fun, but for me personally, and I know a few other players, or a lot of other players, judging by the comments on socials, are pretty much the same thing. You know, you go in, you destroy machines, and you get some loot for it, and then you can build a base there. Okay, cool. We've been building bases already for a year, which is fine. I enjoy the base building. I know a lot of other people do as well. I absolutely love the base building. But I think having that one place, and then they could have an additional place in each region would have been fine. Even with the control points, the amount of them is absolutely mental. We have, 8 in the forest region. I'm pretty sure is it 8 or 12 in the farmlands region, and I don't know how many more are coming. But I think 4 control points in each region would have been more than enough. Obviously, the more control points that they add, the more issues that come with them. Now, there have been, obviously, every time there is an update, something happens. I myself, personally, I will be honest here, I don't really have many issues. Other than, obviously, enemies disappearing, sound fading out when there's too many enemies going on, mainly at control points, and explosions and stuff like that not happening because there's too much going on, once again, mainly at control points. That does slightly ruin the feel of the firefight. When you don't have explosions going off, you can't hear the enemies dying, you just see them fall to the floor, and that is it. It does make it a little bit dull, a little bit boring. So, hopefully there is a fix for that, but that will be seen. Control points are fun, but it's not entirely something that many people want. I myself 100% do not want control points all over the map. The map is massive, there's a lot going on there already. I think the Russian update was fun, it added a few little bits, a few new set pieces. That was good. The world revamps are brilliant because they add new things to go out, find, and it's just a whole new few hours of exploring and finding things that are new. The control points don't do that. All they do is bring in another combat scenario. Like I said, something that we've already had for 3 years. We need something different. The control points, and I know people already know my views on this, and some people don't like my views on it, which, you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. If you don't like my opinion, then tough shit, you've got your own, right? Everybody's entitled to theirs. I do not like the weapon DLCs. The last DLC they did, which was the Resistance, what was it, the Tech Pack or whatever, which came with the grenades and all that kind of stuff, that was absolutely fucking insane. That was one of the best weapon or equipment DLCs that we have seen to date. But standardized weapon DLCs and control points, I think, are two things that need to stop, because it seems like they found something that people liked once and they're just going in on that. I don't want control points anymore. I know a few other people don't want control points anymore. I don't know how the whole community as a whole feels, but like I said, some of the comments online are definitely swaying towards no more control points. Some along the lines of, I hope this game will get good again, the updates just make it more broken, which I don't agree with. The updates, the team are doing a brilliant job of flushing out what they can as soon as they can. So, you know, hats off to them on that one. But the atmosphere was perfect before it turned into Base Hunt the game, which I agree with. It was very... Like I said, just the 1 or 2 control points in each region would have been perfectly fine. But we'll see. Another thing, are they going to fix assignments anytime soon? Seriously tired of getting one that wants me to kill 3 wolves and needing to destroy like 30 for it actually to register. And that's if it does. I agree with that as well. Assignments, I think, were an absolutely awesome thing. Absolutely amazing. But they don't work properly. So hopefully a fix for that does come pretty soon. And then there's more. Please stop adding control points to every region. Forest region was already enough. It brings stability issues, machine spawn point issues, and most of all, what is the point of having all the control points? They work exactly the same as the ones in the forest region. I second that, 100%. They are the same, they don't do anything different, they don't add any extra gameplay, all they do is change the environment that you are currently doing the same thing in. And then not trying to put a downer on the update, but I just don't see the point in these control point missions. 100% agree. 100% agree. And then I wish you guys would do another big story DLC, like Alpine Unrest, using one of the other islands instead of constantly messing with what doesn't need to be messed with. Yes. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which is a good motto to live by. Now, I don't know, I hope this doesn't come across as me slating the team, because I am definitely not. I love Generation Zero, I love the dev team, they're all passionate and they have done absolutely amazing things with this game. But, like I said, control points, random US and French weapon DLCs, all that kind of stuff. No, we don't want that. We want the creepy ambience, the missions that make you think and have some meaning behind them. Rather than just, you know, here's some new weapons that you can loot for, or here's some new control points that you can fight over. Now, hopefully, this is the last update that they do this on. But that will be seen. Like I said, the amount of control points we currently have in-game is brilliant. If they just split them up over the entire map. So if we have, I don't know, 3 or 2 in each region, I think that would be more than enough. Because as the comment said, it's the same thing. We've seen it, we've done it. We don't need more of the same thing, just in a different area. I would love to see a whole new island open up. And I'm pretty sure that is something that the team is working on. Whether we will see that this year or not, I don't know. I hope we see something towards the end of the year, but we shall see. For now though, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to wrap this rant up. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, drop a like on it and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you want to see more control points? Do you want to see more weapon DLCs? Or would you like to see something a little bit different? Let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video. If you want to support us a little bit further, you can check out the members and even share the video. It helps a lot. But now though, I've been Wyatt, you've been awesome. Thanks for watching and we'll see you very soon with some more.